Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you a cute little project today. It's just a little simple mini post-it note wrap. There's so many of them out there, but what I like most about this one is that it is just quite cute, and people do use a lot of post-it notes, I'm sure, and they're kept in handbags and drawers and offices and things, but they end up getting a bit bashed and a bit messed up. This just sort of keeps them in a nice little block. It's easy to get your hand on, and it's cute, and it adds those beautiful little flowers from our beautiful Best Dressed DSP. So I'm going to show you how to make it, and as I said, it's really easy and simple, and it's super tiny. So you are going to need your trimmer for this because of the measurements, which are a bit of a nuisance. So you need some cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 2 inches, which is 11 by 5 centimetres. And on the long side, we're going to score at 1 inch. We're going to score at 1 3/8. We're going to score at 2 15/16 of an inch, and then we're going to score at 3 5/16 of an inch, which I know is a pain in measurements, but that's the best way it'll work. And in centimetres, that will be 2.5, 3.5, 7.3 and 8.3. Okay, and obviously that's why you need a trimmer, because it's going to be a little bit difficult to score those on your scoring board. Then obviously just in with our bone folder, just burnishing those score lines, make them nice and crisp, and then fold that one. And this generally does fold either way, so it doesn't matter which way round you have your fold. But then we need our post-it notes, these little tiny ones. That top's a bit grubby. And I just simply added some snail to the back of this one, and then just made sure my sides were equal and just butted it up there to that second score line, so that when it folds over it sits nice and tidy. So that's that stuck on. Then we're going to need our DSP, and it's 2 tiny little scraps, so you can really get away with using minimal stuff for this. And you need 2 of these that are 7/8 of an inch by 1 7/8 of an inch, or 4.8 by 2.2 centimetres. So I'm just going to put that on here, and it is just a tiny measurement, so it will sit almost flush as well. And then obviously another piece onto the other side here, and that one again will just sit on the top. And this is what I say about using scraps, it's just perfect. So that's that beautiful part. I've already die cut my topper here. Now I have actually got 2, and if I show you this one, the reason I have 2 is, 1, because I like to see that colour carried on, as I've got white on the front, green on the back, but also it just makes it a bit stronger and a bit sturdier when you're opening this, because if that was a single piece of card it would crease very quickly. So I'm going to stamp on this first. So I've lost my stamp set, where is it? Here it is. So my Dress to Impress beautiful stamp set. I'm using this tiny little piece here. That's just going to be stamped with some petal pink. And then I need my mint macaron to stamp my sentiment, which is, again, I'm gone with Hello Fabulous. Oops, which isn't in the box. I left them out here. Where is it? Whoops, there we are. Hello Fabulous. So that will go in the centre just there. And then I have my lovely petal pink to just go. It's just really just to break up the whiteness, if you like. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I quite like that one. So, crikey, can you hear that wind? It's madness today. So, this is now being stuck on top of the mint macaron. Turn it over, a bit of rub. So that now is double the thickness. And then going to put some adhesive on here. And then again, it doesn't really matter which way you fold, as I've said. You're just going to pop this on the centre. But obviously it still doesn't shut, so we need some Velcro spots. So I got these off eBay. I've used them quite a lot. They are wonderful. And I'm just simply going to take one here. And I'm going to pop it on that gap just there, because that's where I want the second spot to sit. So that's going to sit there. I then get the other half, if I can get it off. These are worse than tear and tape. And I'm simply going to stick it onto where it should be sticking. Okay? Try and get your fingers off it. And then obviously when you fold it over, it'll now be in place. So I'm going to give that a real good press just to get that stuck. And when I do peel it for the first time, I do get my nail and just hold the bottom piece, pull it apart, and there you have your Velcro dot just in the right place. And then just to finish off, I have the beautiful basic adhesive backed sequins that I love, and I've just popped a couple of those on there as well. How cute are those? They'd be great for little teacher thank you gifts, wouldn't they? Perfect, and so cute and useful too. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget you can purchase all these products. There's a link to my shop in the description below, and there's also plenty of links to the products on my blog. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all again soon.